This cocktail was inspired by a book called Beta Cocktails. I'm Brian Johnson, and in this episode of Better Cocktails at Home, I'm going to do an original cocktail that I created called the Contour Line. Now, the inspiration for this came from a book called Beta Cocktails, which is it's pretty recent, but I think it came out maybe a year or so ago. I just picked it up recently, but I love it, so it kind of inspired me to create this cocktail. This is a sweet vermouth based cocktail, and I've chosen to use Carpano Antica Formula as my sweet vermouth in this. I think it works pretty well. It's got a really rich flavor to it. You know, the other sweet vermouths out there, you know, you're going to have to play with the ratios a little bit, but, you know, try it and see if you don't have Carpano specifically. But we're going to do 1.5 ounces of this. And add that to our mixing glass. The next ingredient is a dry Amontillado sherry, and this has a really nice, kind of a little bit of a nutty flavor to it, but it's lovely. And we're gonna do 1/2 ounce of this. And add that. Now, to give it a little bit of backbone, I'm using a blended scotch. And in this case, I'm using Chivas Regal. And this just helps to get the proof up a little bit and kind of gives it a nice whiskey flavor. I'm going to do 3/4 ounce of this. And add that to our mixing glass. And the last thing I'm going to add is bitters. Now, this particular bitters I'm using here, this is called Abbott's bitters. And these particular ones are made by a guy in Canada named Darcy O'Neill. And he has spent a lot of time researching it and combing through recipes and trying to make different bitters. Not recreate it necessarily, but kind of to, you know, a best guess at what they might have tasted like. And so I really like it. It's a great product. And if you can't find this or you don't have it, you could use Angostura in place of it. But we're going to do 2 dashes of this. And that's all that's in the cocktail itself. So now we're going to add our ice. And because all these ingredients are clear, we're going to be stirring this cocktail. We want to stir it a good amount of time to get the dilution, bring down the chill, and just mix all the ingredients. All right. And I'm going to turn this into a coupe glass. You can use a cocktail glass. Either one works. We're going to strain that. For garnish, I like some lemon oil over the top of the drink. You get the aromatics from it, and you get that oil, really brightens it up. And I haven't been dropping it in. So when I originally created this cocktail, Kind of the philosophy of beta cocktails, this book I mentioned, is that you want to kind of take simple ingredients you have and try to combine them in interesting ways in different proportions. And so it just kind of got me thinking of kind of a lower proof cocktail kind of centered around vermouth. And so then I kind of started playing with the sherry and the sweet vermouth, and I kind of came up with this and just kind of tried a few different things. Two things I like about this cocktail really a lot. They kind of highlight two trends that I think are becoming really big. Is one, sherry. I think sherry is really poised for a comeback. It's kind of been neglected for a very long time, but it's a great product. It tastes amazing. It's many different kinds of sherry. And so I think sherry, you're going to see a lot more cocktails with sherry. And then also, it's kind of a low proof cocktail. And so, I think we've kind of seen a trend to kind of recreate these historical cocktails and kind of really, go to their roots. And at the time the cocktail was created as like a morning drink, as like a start your day, pick you up, and they're really strong. And so I think we're going to start seeing some more of the lower proof cocktails become popular, because rather than, stopping at 2, you can have 3 and you don't really have a problem or anything. So I was pretty happy when I created this. So if you do make it, let me know what you think of it. But that's how you make the contour line.